Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to his target. Catch is made. Room to run here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. There's a stiff arm.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Utes will line up to kick it away. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Timeout, Texas A&M. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And this is an ugly shank. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. They try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a toss play to the right. He shreds the tackle. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Movement at the second level of the defense now. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. Turner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big game for this Texas A&M quarterback. It's reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson and how about Reggie McNeil. Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On the screen. Loss of 1 play. 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Rojas. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they'll kick it away here. And the ball will be down just inside the 30. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll test the right side here. Fighting him off.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Utah 7, Texas A&M 3.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. The Utes pick up enough for a 1st down here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Caught in the backfield. It's Downs. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Utes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to throw it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights off a defender. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Wong. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Utes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. On the run, it's Rojas. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
There's the handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion at the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. This is the 6th play on the drive. Handoff to the back. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he finds his tight end for the catch. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
3rd down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's done. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Utah offense takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. On the ground, it's down. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The Utes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Texas A&M offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. This try is no good. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Aggies.
That is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still down a point, 13-13. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this deep and begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, it's snapped to the back. And the Utes churn out another first down. First and 10 play coming up. Direct snap to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Second down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's done. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Short completion sets up a third down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. That's good execution on the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
A really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. And the fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And the Utes looking to run some tempo here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's done. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a gap, it's Rojas. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. As the first down is still going. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Great cut there. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And he's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Utes offense takes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
A nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. Hands off to the left. He shreds the tackle. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Utes are on the move here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to run. It's downs. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Long enough and good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Snags a quick throw. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Brings up 2nd down.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll ride the back again here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try the option play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. The back's got it. Oh, and he did not make it. A big 4th down stop, a chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all of his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
The Utes will have 1st and 10 here. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. Some hard running there through a tackle. It's a fumble. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Second down play coming up. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Handoff to the right side. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle, but 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.